sure my audio is working. Probably should have done that initially. Yep, all good. All right, let me get rid of this real quick. Family Guy cutaway. Wait for it. There it is. All right. Don't have much to talk about today. Just streaming out of obligation. Um, gonna be going into work at 5. Ankles are doing really good. I finally was able to run close to a mile on Thursday. Not on Thursday, on Wednesday, and then on yesterday, Thursday, I hiked. I think about 6 miles. Took me about 3 hours. It was pretty painful and scary, but got through the whole thing. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, well, everything is still working. Just making sure the stream is functional. Um, anyways, I started work on another VTOL VR video, as those seem to do pretty well. I was using the A10D on a mission, but the mission honestly kind of sucked. I died once. I died twice, actually, but I straight up ran out of ammunition on the second run. And I don't know. I think that world is more built for like a PvE cooperative type deal with multiple aircraft rather than one A10. It was pretty cool. It had a dynamic day and night cycle, and I got through one of those cycles from afternoon to evening to night and then morning. But the even with the A10, I couldn't carry enough munitions to take care of all the targets that were there, especially like all the spread out people. That seems more like an AH 64 map actually, with the way that it was set up. But who knows? Uh, Shout out to my viewer that just hopped in here, just talking about updates. So I am working on that piece of content. Of course, I'm always collecting footage with my phone and other devices to make compilations, although those don't perform very well. If anyone's interested in those, I will be producing more of those. Besides that, global news looking bleak as always. The Strait of Hormuz is just a hellhole right now. It looks like America is actually standing down, and Iran is giving permission to Chinese merchants and tankers to run it. And so I think recently 30, if not more, as far as I know, 30 Chinese merchants have made it through the strait with the permission of Iran. So that's good. Um, but besides that, Iran continues to strike targets all around their neighboring nations. It's just the hell of modern warfare, where anyone is able to employ missiles that can hit ridiculous ranges pretty cost effectively now. It's not the American standard of every missile costing as much as like 10 high schools, 10 brand new schools being built. When it comes to countries that aren't America, it turns out you can actually make guided missiles that are very effective, that don't cost that much, which is pretty cool. Um, Besides that, the clothing brand, I've done some more initial stuff. I got one sample. I'm not happy with the way it's turning out. We're having a little bit of a redesign with that. Um, but yeah, it's just money is like the biggest thing. Time is another huge constraint. Now that I'm out of school for as of like 3 days, no more school. I've slept a lot and I've wasted a lot of time, and so I got to get myself back on a new regimen in order to use my time more effectively. And I think that's one of the biggest things I preach to everyone is to use their time more effectively. And yeah, let's see if I have any notes written down. I don't think so. Um, but normally things that come to my brain that I want to talk about. Uh, out of nowhere, my brother texted me. The reason that 33, the number, is important to Brazilians is because Freemasons is because 1/3 of angels have fallen because of evil in the universe. Okay, um, cool. Don't know what that has to do with anything, but he just texted that to me. And let's see. Global events. What's going on? I have gotten back to riding my dirt bike, and I recently have gotten a Dremel, so I'm going to be taking care of some components of my guns, and who knows, maybe another, shooting video or something of that sort might be coming out. Highly doubt it, though. I think I'm moving away from that stuff, which kind of sucks. It mostly just economics. It's just tough to spend ammunition and all that time doing something where you could if someone dumb observes you doing it, they're going to call the cops on you, and oh, use this and that, and and you don't want the cops called on you when you have a gun, regardless of because I legally own mine, but you know especially in liberal areas like where I live, any gun, any person, any citizen with a gun, whether constitutional or not, is a threat. um I don't know. Not a lot to talk about today. Just streaming out of obligation. Maybe look at my YouTube homepage again and see what's going on there. This is a fun little bit I do. I don't have the most interesting YouTube front page, but it's always interesting to see other people's YouTube front pages. Recently, YouTube has been suggesting me a lot more shorts, for obvious reasons, because shorts are popular and easy to digest. But where's the American Car Concepts? Cool. VR chat Star Wars RP is awful. Who would have guessed? Scientology. That's a fun thing. Like, it's not even just the Scientology place inside of New York. They're also attacking the one in Los Angeles now, and other global locations. Why? I don't know. It is pretty funny though. Another successful day wasted. That's where I'm at right now. That's where my head's at. Let's see. Do I have audio for desktop enabled in case I wanted to show this off? Let me just play this and see which one of these peaks. Yeah, desktop audio is on and enabled. Dude, look how fucking cool these graphics are. But this sketch fills me with the most existential dread.
The passage of time can actually physically alter its flow rate, in effect, allowing the user to jump ahead and skip the boring parts. To increase the speed, simply focus your attention elsewhere. Do something fun. Watch the new nihilistic star-studded series that everyone's talking about. It's sardonic, it's dark, and it cleverly rebukes privilege. It easily evaporates hours and hours of that nasty old time in the snap of a finger. Won't you check your phone? Please.
Please check your phone.
I strongly feel that if you just take a quick sec to check your phone, you'll be famous and hit the lottery. You'll never know where all that time went. Nevertheless, it has gone somewhere. You are a time traveler. 10 years later, you emerge from the slipstream. A man. A fully grown adult with nothing to show for your time. And barely any recollection of how you ended up here. And now. Your memory of the past is a blurry photo of the strip mall. Inconsequential. Incomprehensible. Of no value or significance to anyone, including yourself. The hours are monotone and interchangeable. each minute more forgettable than the last. The seconds, formerly sparking with electric potential, now spoil and smolder behind a wall of ice. The vast gray mountain of time that was formerly yours is now utterly inaccessible. Your history is history. Not exactly a bargain, is it? On the other hand, you are that much closer to the future, to the singularity, to the broad blue horizon, to the end. So go ahead and spend your time lavishly. Pay no heed to the ticking of the clock. The future bears down like a dull knife on the neck of the present, and the less you notice it, the faster it goes. Faster and faster. Faster and faster.
That's the most expensive funeral they've ever got for a guy who was on fucking disability his entire life. Funeral financer, that's me. I pay for fucking piece of shit father-in-law funerals. I'm glad he's fucking dead.
Yo. Not much to say. I love Sam Hyde sketches. You know what? It's probably easier for me to name the things that I don't like about Sam Hyde than the things I do. And honestly, some of the things I dislike are features of his. You know, never being able to tell when he's serious. I mean, there's tells, but then the tells get washed out by more red herrings, and so, you know, it's whatever, it's difficult. But yeah. Amazingly done sketch. I like to revisit that one and watch it every now and then, because that is kind of like my ethos. I've lost and wasted so much time, 3 years of my life gone, that I could have owned on my own, but didn't. Went and played athletics at a fucking bullshit college. Fucking wasted my time there. Worked on my own family farm for bullshit pay. You know, thinking, oh, this will get me closer to maybe becoming foreman or running the farm or something like that. Nope, not allowed to do that. And then I went back to play athletics like a fucking idiot, but I didn't stay for 2 semesters. I realized that it was such bullshit that why would I waste my time doing that, and I immediately switched over to the college I'm at now to waste even more time and money, but at least as long as I can claim citizenship in this state by paying for utilities, and then it should reduce the price of it to 0. I wish I knew this earlier, because then I wouldn't have to have had paid as much for this semester. But I think that that's the way forward. It's just cheap. It's cheap, it's simple, it's smart. If you can get someone else to pay for you to spend your time fruitfully. Okay. Fucking Smiling Friends, Forgotten Weapons. That looks pretty sick. But look at the bullshit on fucking you know, right after you get the first 2 things, you know, that fucking Guilty Squad, whatever it's called, Sam Hyde clip, probably pretty funny. Who the fuck is this? Valve is insane. The only gaming company that doesn't destroy itself. Cool. Look at this big tractor. Why is it red? Click on me. Saw Gunner. Who cares? 4 days ago. Hats Maximize Overdrive by Lois. Is this going to be like a Costco Fahrenheit type deal? Nope, not at all. 22-year journey. Aspen Gold clips. Funny to call it clips when they're like 20 minutes long. 2070 Paradigm Shift. Tags another pretty good one. DJ Smoke. Look at this fucking album art, dude.
Equal to 500 atomic bombs is about to explode.
The fucking shoes.
is a nuclear disaster, and there's no one to stop it.
Okay, crazy, cool intro.
Makes the best nuclear weapons.
So it's gonna be like a Russian-styled trapcore. Oh, it's a 19-minute album. It's pretty smooth compared to like what you normally hear. Unfair. Why the M16 is so feared? There's nothing cool anymore. Remember when the internet was fucking cool? And there's this guy whose channel has slowly just turned into like fetishization of fucking like fat people and shit. "18 years ago, Captain Disillusion." I gotta see this, hold on. Is it actually in 240p? It is.
Greetings, children. It's me, Captain Disillusion. You know, looking at the world in an objective and empirical way is key to a healthy and well-balanced life.
There's no way.
Don't get me wrong. Dreaming, wishing, and hoping are basic and vital to human nature.
It's the same exact
And
set that he's
suspension of
normally on.
disbelief is super fun.
I mean, his hair looks
But only
darker,
as long as
but
you
he
can
doesn't
really
look
tell the
younger.
difference between belief and
So,
reality. Reality
There
is
must
real.
there must have been an
Your beliefs
18-year-old
are in
video
your
on
head.
his channel
If you spend any
that
amount
he
of time
then
on the
injected
internet,
this
you've
one over.
probably come across this hilarious little video of a penguin bitch slapping another penguin.
There's no way.
Penguins. Is there anything they can't do? Well, actually, there is. This exact thing you just saw. Boys and girls, when you watch that, you do realize that
So
the video
he's
is
actually
fake,
been doing this
right?
bit for this
I
long.
ask because the footage is posted dozens of times over on YouTube, and on many other sites, people use it as a profile pic.
Don't care. Honestly. Call of Duty and Call of Duty.
Someone that knows is inside.
Don't you fucking dare. You don't need to tell them anything.
I need to know.
Keep your mouth.
Time to get your
Oh
hands
my god.
dirty.
I think it got DMCA'd.
I shoot Nazis.
They die. That's my plan.
He want the scoop, she want the tea. She want the tea. I cannot speak. We keeping it street. We keeping it street.
Pull up in a monster automobile gangster. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. Bang, 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 bang. Playtime is over when Nikki drops in.
Bang, bang. Time's up.
The all-new Call of Duty Battle Pass.
I think the moment that rap music, again, very special circumstances for some, becomes incorporated in like the main part of a game's identity is when it dies. Unless the game's built around rap music.
This is how to unlock the brand new camo
Call of Duty before.
Truth is, your whole life is a lie.
You wanted peace, so we hit the war. And now it rages on in the shadows.
Behind closed doors.
If this is a fan cam for Modern Warfare 3, or like the remake of 2,
Falls apart around you. If you weren't so distracted, you'd realize
Nothing is what it seems. But if it's truth you seek,
okay, let's go with the classics. See, now, it's always been a dream to see these things like be remade or done, but they can't. They can't touch it. The moment they touch it, they're gonna ruin the lighting. They're gonna ruin the art. They can't upgrade it without injecting their own bullshit into it. They would ruin it. Down. And so you gotta, the low poly is part of the art style. This is as good as it's ever gonna get. You gotta enjoy it this way. It is high quality enough that if you squint your eyes, it looks real. Pretty well made, whoever made this. Could have been better, which is funny coming from me. Nothing I make is good. Well, it's 1:15. Probably hasn't been an hour, but I do have to go. Gonna hit a quick workout before I go to work. Maybe I should do workout. I do workout content, but like more explaining like what I do. See ya.